Good evening, everyone. My name is Villalobos-Curry. My topic for today's presentation is social media in the workplace. First, I would like to mention that we live in a society that depends for the most part on social media. There is an expectation for social media presence in the work environment, the same as at home, in our schools, and even leisure events. Each one of us, both personally and professionally, utilize Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and from the old school generation, Facebook. The following PowerPoint presentation will collaborate the workplace efficiency and productivity with social media. For today's agenda, I will address the following topics: positioning power over competition, strengthening workplace relationships, share company news, aids in recruitment, communicate during disasters, and finally, the disadvantages of social media in the workplace. Here we have our first slide, which is positioning power over competition. This is one area that significantly identifies power over the competition, which is photos. They tell a story. They say that pictures can tell 1,000 words. Pictures provide the visual for capturing an audience. It is also an excellent channel to maintain an active presence, positioning the business or the company or organization's power over the competition. Next, we have 3 practices on social media as it pertains to strengthening the workplace relationships. First, we have that it facilitates building personal relationship that often creates team building. It also encourages employees to engage and share ideas that increases their effectiveness in the workplace. And third, it also helps promote employees to connect and communicate more efficiently. On this spot, we have sharing company news. Through social media, it is an excellent way for the world to read about the organization. Here are 3, well, not actually 3, but there are several areas that expose the public to read about the organization, which can be to increase the business exposure, promote the company's growth, share about products and services that may attract an interest for the business, share basic information about the business, and ultimately receive the support from social media users. Next, we have aiding in recruitment. Social media can get the public's attention, or in other words, get the word out. It can also make or break the recruitment process. There are 3 areas that social media can assist in recruitment. For instance, appealing to prospective applicants, also lowering the cost for the business in advertisement. Altogether, using social media to publicize job openings can prove to be an effective way to support in recruitment. Next, we have an important aspect of social media, which is to communicate in the event of disasters. Social media gets the word out on anything in the events that we have to keep the public informed on details that may take the news time to put out for the public to know. The following 3 areas are areas where social media can be effective in time of a disaster, which is staying connected with the employer, family, or even the public. Also, the social media is capable to send and receive emergency information that may help or save another person. Last, sharing information during a storm on weather conditions, keep the public informed and aware to go for safety or look for safety. Now, we have social media. We identify that is a great tool to use to post information in the workplace, but it also has some disadvantages. Keep in mind that once an information is out, the public will see it and they will read it. There are serious consequences in regards to using social media that could be damaging. Some of those consequences or some of those instances can be sharing personal information like social security numbers, banking information, and such. Also revealing companies' policies that may expose details not intended for the public. Another destructive manner of social media is the negative communication between co-workers. Hurtful media talk to another co-worker or even your employer can result in termination, and in some cases, depending on the offense, if they're serious, can end up being a fine or who knows. But for the overall most part, be careful and watch any communication in the social media world. Well, as we can see, I would like to conclude this presentation, and I would like to share these final thoughts. As we have seen, social media in the workplace can aid to set an organization apart from others. Social media is a great avenue for employees' recognition. As doing so, the employee will take pride in their work and their employer. Social media provides the ability to engage businesses and or employees to work for a common goal. But overall, social media users in the workplace is almost unavoidable. The workplace environment only benefits when managing social media to its full potential that can lead to positive exposure and ultimately increase the demand for the organization. Well, this concludes my presentation for today. If there's any questions, I'm willing to participate in engaging in answering. But if there are no questions, I would just like to say thank you for your attention and have a nice day.